Hello and welcome to Radio Free Multiverse.
Ooh, welcome to our big Halloween spooktacular.
I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and of course,
and I'm Fluval. Oh, sorry.
Let me explain my costume.
I'm sorry, Fluval.
I'm dressed as a sexy third-dimensional being. See here with my fetching nose, my ears, and of course, get out of my way, Charlene.
Sorry.
My wonderful tiger tail.
Yeah, I did.
I am Fly.
Costume.
Thank you, Happy Rogue 10.
Good job, Fluval, picking parts from the various costumes that you had me bioengineer and then raise and then murder. Yeah, it was really fun getting to hand raise that tiger. I bottle fed him. It's okay, just pick the tail. But what are you, Fluval? Because I made you the tiger, I made you the mouse. I did bioengineer the giant mouse and bottle fed that one as well. And that human, I don't know where you got that nose.
I stole it.
Okay.
I've had someone's nose for quite a while.
Okay.
They'll get it back someday.
Well, I'm Fluval. Look, I'm Fluval. Aren't I fantastic? And look, I have an intern, Kristie.
You do look great. You look wonderful, intern Calliope. Yes, it is Arthur's nose. Good job, Stephen Premmel. You figured it out.
Oh, you took Arthur's nose? I was gonna send him to the trash planet, Fluval. We'll have to get it back to him. Before we send him to that just reek and festering place.
If he doesn't smell it, what's the fun?
Thank you so much, Happy Rogue. Got your nose did go a little too far, Holly Goody. But everyone, welcome to our Halloween spooktacular. I'm intern Kristie, and we're so excited today.
Yes.
Because we're gonna have on some of our loyal fans to answer trivia questions.
Thank you, Step on Me, Heron.
We thought that it would just be like this great present that we give to all of you. We want to give back to you, the viewers.
It's a real honor.
Yes, it's a real honor to be on with us. It really is. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So, Fluval.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Charlene?
Are we gonna have some people on, or are there any problems happening with the station right now?
I mean, we're definitely gonna have some people.
I thought we were taking care of that.
I thought we had solved that too. I don't know what that is.
That too. Oh my God. Okay, bring on. Excuse me, Flora, intern.
Flora.
Oh my God. Oh my God!
I
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I
thought you had fixed it.
I know. I'm so sorry, and
Good.
I thought that I handled this, and I okay. Listen, let me look through my notes. Let me see if I have like something. Oh my gosh! You guys, I am
getting
so
this
sorry.
broadcast.
Yes, no, I know. This has been something that I've been working on for a long time. This has been plaguing us for about a month now, and I have been looking at a couple of ways because it seems like this really weird thing keeps happening when third-dimensional creatures tend to intake this video. They just bad things happen. It is so weird.
That part is fine.
I love bad things.
Interrupting our broadcast, super not okay, Flora. And I did ask you to take care of this like a while ago, okay? Like at least 7 minutes into the future, which is actually like 7 minutes into the past because we're outside of time and space, okay? So if you could just be a little more like proactive about the things I haven't asked you about yet.
I'm so sorry. It took me so long. I had to get into this Aquarian costume because I wanted to pay tribute.
By the way.
And you. Yeah, I'm not as creative as you, so I couldn't figure out like a specific aquarium, so I just had to go with the general costume.
I'm just glad you're both paying tribute to how much better I am than either of you.
Well,
Thank you. Of course.
Yeah. Even though I made your costume.
Sure. So what's the plan, Flora? How can we
Flora.
foil this cursed tape?
Yeah.
So I have 2 plans. One, it seems like if someone beats the tape, then it ceases to exist and we won't have to deal with it anymore. So we could get a bunch of our guests to maybe watch the tape and see what happens. And maybe if we get them to watch it different ways, or maybe have them like do things after they watch the tape.
Well, Flora, we're not really in control of the tape. It just kind of happened.
Yes.
Yeah, so I suppose we're just going to have to bring people on and see what happens. Flora, does that mean that we're going to have to keep you on this entire broadcast to keep notes about all of the things that are happening with this cursed broadcast?
I don't have hands.
I mean, I do have pedals that function as hands, so I can keep notes if that helps.
That's why I saved you from your planet before I destroyed the entire thing.
There were days where I sat cold, dark, and alone wondering why I had been saved, but it's really nice to have that answer.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the fine motor control. That's what makes a good intern, after all. That's
exactly,
the ability
Steven.
to bioengineer many different creatures and then murder them and skin them to make a costume.
I did have a lot of fun helping you with that.
That was fun. That was fun. We had some bonding moments. That was great.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So, what we have found out about this cursed tape so far is that what? It happens randomly, and when third-dimensional beings see it, bad things happen? That's all we know.
That's all we know.
Wow, how strange.
I don't like being the trivia E. I only like being the trivia master. This not knowing things is new to me. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'll just have to struggle through.
We'll just have to struggle through. And you know, it has been like just interrupting our broadcasts a lot.
Yeah, that's
like really often. So all of our viewers tonight, you'll be able to see this tape and probably help unravel the mystery
Absolutely.
of the various clues that are being pretty obviously presented throughout the tape, I think. I mean,
I do also think that I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I did just. I'm so sorry.
I appreciate your groveling, but get it out.
I just wanted to say that the other thing that we could do is just overload the tape with certain guests, because I think after a certain amount of time, it might just become more powerful and then just explode itself.
That could be good. That's a great idea.
Good thought, Flora. Let's get started here with our first guest.
Yeah.
Please welcome Wednesday Adams.
Welcome, Wednesday Adams, to the show.
Hello,
Our
Wednesday.
loyal viewer, Wednesday, welcome. Tell us.
It's nice to be here.
Thank you. It is nice for you to be here with us in the presence of Fluval. Wednesday.
Yes.
As our guest and as our loyal viewer, tell us, what's your favorite thing about Fluval?
Pessimism.
I love that. Thank you,
Beautiful.
Wednesday. I'm honored with that compliment.
Absolutely honored.
Oh, Happy Rogue 10 is wondering, what's the name of your plague doctor?
Oh, yeah.
This is Pugsley, actually. I infected my
Pugsley.
family with the plague, and now he's trying to get through them. For some
I like the sound of that.
Lovely. What a wonderful family bonding time. I love that.
I thought so.
Right? Just gathering around the table, consuming some plague. So much fun.
Great family time.
Great family time. So Wednesday, are you so excited to answer a trivia question for us and perhaps consume a cursed tape that we don't really have control over? Oh, well, that's
I
what
guess
heard.
the tape
Very
happened, yeah.
Nearly 7 minutes.
7 minutes has begun.
So Wednesday, we're not entirely sure what's going to happen to you at the end of 7 minutes, but you're probably gonna do fine. Are you so ready for your trivia question?
I'm ready for anything.
Here comes a trivia question.
Amazing.
And of course, chat, we encourage cheating, so feel free to weigh in the comments. But here's your question. Michael Myers' original mask was based on which actor? Robert Englund, Vincent Price, William Shatner, or the Grim Reaper?
William
Now,
Shatner.
Wednesday. Oh, you know it right away.
Wow, you know it right off the bat.
Right off the bat, Wednesday, tell us, how do you know this incredibly complex and super secret piece of information? Because of course, Fluval wouldn't put an easy trivia question. Fluval's tricksy. So tell us how you know this.
I punched the third dimensional veil earlier today and learned all.
Impressive.
Oh.
Well, let's see.
wow.
Let's see if you're correct. You're correct. It's William Shatner. You got it right away. Well, yeah, Halloween 2 and Star Trek illustrator Rick Sternbach has confirmed that it was a Kirk mask made by Dawn Post Studios.
Good job, Wednesday.
Good job, Wednesday.
I suppose that's one condition. Wednesday got the trivia question correct.
Yeah.
That is true. We do now have a control. Thank you very much, Wednesday.
Ooh. So we'll see what happens. Wednesday, tell me, how are you going to celebrate Halloween this year?
I might murder some people. It depends on how I'm feeling.
Ooh, I like the
Maybe
sound
I'll
of
just
that.
dig myself a nice grave.
Who's on your list? You have a list, right? Oh my god.
Are you checking it twice?
Are you checking it twice? Who's on your list?
There are some special people on there. I think possibly Donald Trump Jr.
Ooh.
That's
He's
a
been on
good
there a while.
one. That would really spice up late stage capitalism. Who will survive, right?
Yes. I thought
Ooh,
so.
I'm
I
so
think I'll
looking forward
leave
to
the
the next
rest
week.
for a surprise.
Ooh. Who's next?
I'll leave the rest for a surprise.
Oh, there's only thing.
Exciting
I'm
Wednesday.
very excited.
I'm very excited too. Wednesday.
Ooh, going on a little hunting trip.
The Argyle says it could be a little hunting trip, and plausible deniability really liked your list.
The sneak is the best part, really.
Ooh, the sneak.
Yes. I love
Tell me.
surprising people.
And the Argyle pointing out you're giddy about alleged murder in Roblox.
Sneaking through the shadows is my favorite thing.
A good shadow is just really excellent. It's so nice. I love a dark side of the moon. Wednesday, tell us. What is your Halloween costume this year?
I was thinking of something truly terrifying. Maybe a Disney princess or a unicorn. Just truly haunting.
Which one do you think is the spookiest Disney princess? It seems like our connection got hijacked by something very briefly.
Oh my god, is it that cursed broadcast again?
It's gotta be related, you know?
But I mean, it seems like Wednesday has defeated it. By answering
one
the
would
trivia
think.
question correctly. We've never tried using a
I'm very
trivia
powerful.
question.
This is the first time. I mean, it's a, as you said, Flora, it's a great control case to see if that does in fact defeat this cursed tape.
Yeah.
Yes, although I will say we have put a lot of interns through this, and if there is more sort of static and interference, it's usually not a great sign.
More static and interference. That's strange.
Interesting.
What's that?
Ah!
Oh no!
What was that sound? We didn't plan on.
Oh no!
Flora.
We lost Wednesday.
Oh no!
Oh
Wednesday.
my god.
Darn
We
it.
lost Wednesday. That's strange. We didn't even see anything happen to them. Freaking
no.
sticky
Weird.
keys. It absolutely is. Well, that's strange.
You should be scared, Blogtoven.
Yeah,
you should be scared.
So, answering the trivia question doesn't necessarily defeat the tape.
Doesn't seem to.
No. Let's bring in our next
Interesting.
contestant and see maybe what happens then.
Robble, it's the Hex Burglar.
How you doing?
Welcome to the show, Hex Burglar. Tell us, what's your deal?
Just committing food-based felonies, you know. You actually caught me in the middle of a job.
Oh, so you're doing these felonies for a job? As like you're getting like paid to commit these felonies in more than just like what you're receiving from being a felon?
Yeah, I get paid in just like gross satisfaction of like stealing food.
Oh, that's wonderful. We love stealing, but matter consumption, of course, is absolutely disgusting. So welcome to the show. We're so excited to have you answer a trivia question, and hopefully this cursed broadcast that keeps interrupting our stream isn't gonna happen again. Right, Flora? Maybe it was destroyed.
Okay, so it doesn't seem to have been foiled.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I listen, maybe it's the wiring. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna unplug and replug in a bunch of things all over the station, and I'm gonna see if maybe that does something. Because that's something that's helped in the past with like so many problems that you've brought to me, and that like you've said are like these huge problems, and then I unplug something and it all goes away. So let me be right back.
Okay. Good, Flora. Well, at least Flora is being a little proactive about something for once, but Robble Hex Burglar, are you ready
to face your trivia question?
Yeah.
I was born ready.
Amazing.
With its
It's
waxy
food-based.
texture and cornstarch taste, candy corn was originally marketed as candy stones, chicken feed, witch's teeth, or the waxy bones of the damned.
Wow. Okay, so it is food-based. Great.
Yes,
Yeah.
food-based
I'm good
for
at
the
food-based
Hex
questions.
Burglar.
All right, so let's break this down.
Are you a fan of candy corn? Is that something you consume?
You know, I'm more a fan of the like gummy hamburgers that you get sometimes. They kind of don't really taste like anything, but
Okay.
somehow you end up with like 6 of them at the end of the night. And I'm not just talking about on Halloween, like you're just walking downtown and
Just walking
reach into your
around.
pocket and somebody slipped one into your pocket.
Classic gummy burger.
Like a reverse pickpocket situation.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that, but
That's true. But
So most of the chat is trying to help you with saying that it's C, Redactron saying B.
I mean, do people really know?
Probably
'Cause,
not.
like, we've all done like the whole thing where you take the candy corn, you stick them under your lip, and you be like, "Oh, I got witch's teeth."
Absolutely.
true. Very true.
Absolutely makes sense. They seem very forward thinking in that sense if they marketed it as such. Candy stones doesn't seem very appetizing, but food doesn't necessarily have to be appetizing to sell well.
True.
You just gotta create perceived value, right? Maybe in the weirdness of it. Like, kids would love weird candy, so candy stone seems kind of cool.
It looks like Balaktoven used to love candy corn, but not anymore. So do you think that this, is particularly marketed towards children?
Also-
Those are the only ones who would like this strange waxy treat?
If you could rename candy corn, what would you call it?
Yeah.
I would just call it corn.
Corn,
Like,
just corn. Yeah.
Okay.
Just normal corn.
Oh, with corn with a K.
Yeah.
Going after that.
That's not taken, right?
No.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I don't think anyone has ever used that. So
Perfect.
we're probably good.
Maybe I'll grow my hair out and wear a skirt too. And anyway,
That just feels right.
Yeah.
the waxy bones of the damned.
Yeah. Does that seem
Plausible.
appetizing?
I mean, if you marinate it long enough.
Now, HordeJedi does bring up a good point. Chickens do eat corn.
But chickens eat everything.
That's true.
Do they?
Have you ever
I
had
thought that was
a McDonald's
goats.
chicken sandwich?
Oh.
No, I don't eat
No.
matters.
Do you know?
Gross.
Do you know why chicken tastes like everything?
Why?
Because chickens will eat anything.
Wow.
What? You heard it here first, folks. Chickens will eat anything.
That
And those
makes
nuggets are not
sense.
all coming from the same chicken.
What if they were? What if it was a magical chicken with regenerating flesh?
I
we
mean,
just
I've
keep
been
cutting off one arm and eating it and waiting for it to regenerate and then cutting it off again.
Chuck the chicken.
I mean, every time I break into a Mickey D's to, you know, secretly break the Frosty machines so nobody
It's
catches
you!
me stealing burgers, I always leave behind my secret marketing plan in the hopes that it will take off. Chicken pretzels, right? You get the chicken to stand like this and cut it crosswise.
Okay.
We also have a question for you. Do you like Burger King?
Yeah.
You know,
do
home
you?
of the Duke of Doubt.
I like the king to think that he rules, but he doesn't.
Are you the power behind the throne?
Somebody's got to pull the strings.
Ooh, do you steal curses? That could come in handy with that curse broadcast that just happened, which seemed to be mostly full of animals of sorts.
That's
sort
true.
of third dimensional creatures, some dead, most dead, consumable.
Hey, I'm good with cursed food. I'll be good
Okay.
with cursed questions.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm so sorry. It took a little while.
Okay.
I think I unplugged and replugged in everything in the station. There were a lot of extra wires when I was done, and I'm not
Okay.
quite sure where they came from. But we should be all right to try this again.
Okay.
Okay, Hex. Let's get to it. Which of
All right.
these do you think candy corn was originally marketed as?
Just gotta hold my nose and take the plunge. I'm gonna
Yes.
go with chicken feed.
Hex going with chicken feed. Is that correct? It is! The correct answer is chicken feed.
Good job!
Robber,
In
robber,
18
robber, 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 robber.
In 1898, it was sold as chicken feed because prior to World War I, most Americans didn't see corn as human food.
What?
I-
Really?
Yeah, it was.
It's
yeah.
true.
That is what the source we got it from said. Our intern got it from. So, yeah.
Wow. So we know that just by answering this correctly, you haven't necessarily defeated the curse. But perhaps you have stolen the answer, or Flora's sort of madcap unplugging and replugging and of everything might have solved the issue.
That's a good point, Goldie Thrawn. They are then encouraging you to eat chicken feed.
Wow. That is one way
That
of
is
going
true.
about things. Oh, shit.
Oh, no!
Oh god damn it! I'm a
Hamburger!
force ghost again.
Oh, no.
Mother.
Wow. Oh.
We've lost the
My
Force
God.
Ghost of the Hex Burglar.
So clearly they were not able to steal away whatever curse is being broadcast by this cursed tape. So you have that down, Flora, that you failed, and so did Hex.
Yes, I'm writing it down right now.
Good. I wanna see, because when you were scribbling, it didn't look like you were writing "I failed," but like I just want to make sure that our notes, that they sync up. So just a nice big "I was wrong." Yes, failure too. Good job, Flora. Thank you so much for that. He got better.
Failure
Yeah.
too. You were wrong
Flora was
again,
wrong.
Flora.
Flora was wrong.
yet again.
But that's okay, because we have so many more loyal viewers
Absolutely.
that we can bring in via our dimensional veil to be guinea pigs. Loyal viewers who we totally value so much.
Yes, and here is our next loyal viewer. Intern Mike.
Intern Mike.
Wait. Intern Mike.
You're not a loyal viewer. You're supposed to be working.
Yeah, you move the scoreboard around.
Yeah, and I know we don't have a scoreboard today, but didn't we give you any other tasks? Flora, did you send him the task list of things to do when he's not doing his silly moving the
thought I had this weekend
around
off.
for us on other
No,
trivia
you
days?
never get a weekend off.
You never get a weekend off, Mike.
I sent you the schedule last week, Mike. You're on it.
I must have
you're
misread
on
that,
the
Flora.
schedule.
I gotta check that again. Hang on, let me get it in my VR headset play.
This
Let's
is
see.
why we send the schedule
no,
to you
yes.
twice, Mike, is because we know that you won't read it the first time.
Yeah,
I
too
see it
busy
now,
just-
yes. Work straight through for the next 100 years. Yes, sorry.
Exactly.
I will add another email to the list to send to you, Mike.
Wow, Fluval, I didn't know you could tap into my VR display. It's very
I
impressive.
can tap into all VR displays. I was meta before Mark Zuckerberg.
Of course, Mike. You
almost
think we
touch
don't
you.
see every single thing that
Don't
you're
touch
doing
me.
at all times?
Don't touch me, intern Mike.
So, intern Mike, we know that you're a valuable intern and work at the station and everything. But do you think that you are going to succumb to the curse of this broadcast if it comes back? Because, we don't even know that it will necessarily...
Okay, so we do know it'll come back.
Damn it, Flora!
No,
That
I
hits
totally
very
understand.
different in the VR display.
What are we gonna do on Grand Trivia now? Flora, you're gonna have to move
we
the
need
scoreboard
Mike.
around. We need Mike for that purpose. Mike, you're gonna have to solve this curse, okay?
Well, yeah, and
Does
Mike,
that fit into your VR schedule?
Mike, maybe if you answer it wrong on purpose, because we haven't seen someone answer it correctly before. And just in case, I'm gonna go and specifically reverse the gravity in your sort of wing of the whole station. So maybe something will happen that has to do with the physical properties of your particular body. So let me go see if that'll help.
Sure,
Right, you do that, Flora.
Good
You do
scientific
that.
method. We'll try that. Getting it wrong.
Why don't we
Okay,
try
Mike.
science?
We'll try
Why,
science.
trivia.
Of course, Mike, we know that you're barely ever even paying attention while you're working during Grand Trivia, just chugging margarita mix. So I don't necessarily expect you to know the answer to this one, but we'll see if you get it right or wrong. You might accidentally get it right.
Here's your question. Which horror filmmaker appears in Jason X, which is, of course, the one where Jason goes to space?
Yes.
Flora, can we send a message to Flora to reverse
Oh, yeah, reverse the polarity
as
and
well.
with intern
So
Mike
make
as well.
sure, Mike, you send via the VR to Flora, reverse that polarity.
But which horror filmmaker appears in Jason X as the character Dr. Wimmer? Is that David Cronenberg, George Romero, John Carpenter, or Wes Craven?
Now, of course, do you know about Jason X?
I think so. I think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, the one where Jason goes to space.
And Jason
Yeah,
goes
this
to
is in
space.
space. It's got those two actors from Andromeda, but they're basically reverse roles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it. So plausible deniability says don't pick A.
Okay.
Redactron
A.
says definitely not A, and CPL33020 also says definitely not Cronenberg.
Right.
It's not Cronenberg. So does that mean that you should pick Cronenberg because it's definitely not Cronenberg, and
Yeah,
we're
that's what I
trying
was
to have
thinking.
you
That's
answer
clearly the wrong answer, right? A
incorrectly?
is clearly the wrong answer, so I should pick A? Is that what everyone in the chat's saying?
Ooh. Well, CPL322.
They also doubt it's
320
Craven.
Oh,
Doubts
yeah.
it's Craven.
Mhm.
So perhaps that's. But we don't know. Okay, so it's not Cronen. Oh, I'm so bad at negatives.
Yeah, plausible deniability says it's not Cronenberg.
Cronenberg, so it.
Oh, that seems pretty
Oh,
right to
that hurts my
Jigglypuff
brain.
and Software 20.
I'll leave you to parse
Oh,
that logical wicket.
It is
thicket.
A, so A is the wrong answer. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, David Cronenberg is A, if that's what you're saying,
Okay,
Holly
it's
Goody. You're
definitely
correct that
Cronenberg.
David
We got
Cronenberg
that.
is A.
B is George Romero.
Yeah, C is John
John
Carpenter.
Carpenter. D is Wes Craven.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Laura?
I managed to reverse the polarity, like you said, and
Oh, yes,
when I
you can.
did, Yes, I found that there was a studio cat. Why do you have a studio cat in your workspace, Intern Mike?
Intern Mike! Are you hoarding
How did that
studio
get in here? I
cats?
didn't know that.
Intern
Studio cat shouldn't be here. Go back. Go back that way.
Intern Mike,
Go back
we
that
have
way.
talked to you about hoarding the studio
That was not on me.
I honestly don't know how it happened. I reversed the polarity, and I think it might have come out of his thing. It also, like, did that thing that studio cats do where he emerged out of a portal. So it might have been that it was from a pocket dimension, but I'm pretty sure it came out of Studio Mike's freaking workspace.
Yeah! Studio Intern Mike. Intern Mike, have you been giving the studio cats margarita mix?
I mean, giving so much leaving out, and they take some, what's,
Intern Mike.
tomato, what,
Intern Mike.
I like to share.
Why do we even still employ you?
This is
This
how
is
you
my
get
question.
You don't pay
singularities, Intern Mike.
Do you want singularities?
Well, we may not have to employ Intern Mike if
that's
this
a
tape
good
does
What
its
does
job.
that mean?
Yeah, if you don't solve the curse of the tape. So we're trying to have you answer this question incorrectly on purpose to see if
Okay,
it defeats
all right, for
the
science.
cursed.
Okay.
Meowgarita mix, of course, is what your studio cat enjoys.
How do you know my brand?
I know all brands.
Man, how did Jigglypuff and stuff how to know my brand?
Oh.
The idea of making a brand of third-dimensional consumables while on the station. Ugh.
Right. Disgusting. And not even cutting in Fluval? I mean, really. All of that money belongs to the Grand Emperor.
I am an almighty conglomerate. Thank you for
Yes.
noticing it, Stephen Premmel. It elides the
almighty.
view of many third-dimensional being.
It's so almighty.
But which horror filmmaker appeared in Jason X as the character Dr. Wimmer?
Okay, for science, I think I've got this straight. I think I'm gonna go with C. John Carpenter.
C.
Okay.
John Carpenter is Intern Mike's answer, but is it correct? No, the answer is David Cronenberg.
Okay, for science. Great.
Oh, thank
Dr.
goodness.
Wimmer doesn't go
Okay.
into space in it, though, and he took the role as a favor to Jason X's director, James Isaac, who had done special effects for Cronenberg's film Existence,
That was a great film.
which is a wonderful movie.
I love playing video games with fleshy controllers.
I love-
Why don't you have any fleshy controllers, Intern Mike, with your VR that you've been playing this whole time?
Well, they're in VR. I can pull them out of VR if you want. I can send them out.
Oh, that'd be cool. Could we see some? Well, I mean, I guess we'll know pretty soon if you defeated the curse. So if we,
Yeah, I'll
if
send
you
them out in,
defeated
like,
the curse, we'll get
minutes,
some
right?
fleshy controllers.
Yes, but thank you for your investigation on if getting it wrong helps you escape.
Exactly.
Yes, you got it, boss.
Ouch.
Oh no.
Oh.
We don't have to employ him anymore! Yay!
Oh,
Goodbye, Intern Mike.
So
he has a cubicle right across from the desk where Kristie's been keeping me, and I have to say that margarita mix has never been refrigerated.
Yep, it looks like he's scratching away. In Meowgaritaville. Yep. Who will work the leaderboard? Honestly, I mean, Flora.
I probably
Flora.
should.
You
System
right.
error straight to the dome.
System error straight to the dome. So we do, though, that next grand trivia. Given that you are not destroyed by the curse tape, would you seem not to be? Is this because perhaps you are not a person?
Oh, no, I don't count as anything. You made sure of that when you removed all of my internal vitals. I'm just the husk.
Good times.
Perfect. I knew I did something right. Okay. So answering the question wrong does not defeat the curse tape.
No.
Answering it correctly does not defeat the curse tape. It could cause a system error. It could cause you to just disappear back into the veil. Or it could turn you into a force ghost. Do we have all these notes, Flora?
Yes, we have at least 3 Force Ghost interns in the past, so that is something that we have documented. We have seen the system error straight to the dome at least 7 times. I will say the obliteration out of nowhere is a new one, so I am looking forward to seeing more of those. Or hopefully not as much, because I know that technically I should be fixed. I will say they are very fun to watch.
That's true. This is great content. Fantastic instincts on that, Flora. I am so glad that you are picking up on what our station is known for, the hatred and humiliation of human beings.
Absolutely.
Good job, Flora. We expect this from you. So not that good of a job, because it's like, it's the baseline. It's like, what, do you want a cookie for like the baseline job functions? I mean, who are you? A random white man who isn't attacking a woman? I mean, come on.
That's a good point. SingleWalkRun, we can easily just clone intern Mike and get them ready for next week's show.
Oh yeah,
That's
or I'll just
true.
build another homunculus like Arthur
We
from
do
NASA.
I will say we do have a bunch of blank Arthur from NASA's that haven't had their personalities input yet.
Hey.
And really all it takes to get it from an Arthur to an intern Mike is removing the anxiety and replacing it with margarita mix.
So you know what I take away from that?
CD.
What I take away from that is, I can keep this nose! I never have to give it back.
I didn't expect you would.
No, you shouldn't have. I was being tricksy earlier when I said I would. But of course now.
Yeah, let's bring in
our next guest. It's HordeJedi.
Welcome, HordeJedi, to the show.
I mean, thanks, but it sounds like my death warrant's been signed, right?
Well, I mean, that's only if you don't solve this puzzle.
Yeah, maybe you'll solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
HordeJedi, you are one of our most loyal fans, and we appreciate that so much, even though you're
And you're
just like a
throwing my
third-dimensional
life away.
being. I mean, look, you've seen this show. You know how third-dimensional beings
Well,
are
also, like,
replaceable.
there will be other HordeJedis still out there in the multiverse. So, yeah, there's infinite varieties of HordeJedi and infinite combinations.
Yes, to
It's
be
a-
clear, you are HordeJedi number 277.
Yes, it's a thing called quantum suicide.
It is Horde's
You literally
Jedi, I
cannot
suppose.
die. No
Okay.
matter how much you want to, you cannot die.
No, not in the grand cosmic sense.
No. So,
Well, I guess that's fine then.
and also, the broadcast might not even play for you.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
might
you're
just-
right. Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're right. I'm catastrophizing over now.
Yes.
Okay, so you were catastrophizing over something.
One less HordeJedi in the multiverse tonight.
Well, maybe, HordeJedi, so here's something that we tried, and it seemed like a couple of interns lasted a little bit longer, and because you're not an intern, which means you are automatically, a higher creature, maybe... You could. I mean, assuming that you're not a third. Oh, wait, no, you are a third-dimensional being. Never mind. Well, anyway, maybe if you try speaking in Pig Latin, that'll help. That is something that did cause a couple of interns to last 8 minutes as opposed to 7.
Also, the Argyle pointed something out, that it's been more than 7 minutes since the first run, right? And yes, because we keep passing it to each being we show the tape to.
Got it.
That's why. We are currently no longer under its effect.
We're not in control of it at all, though, because we're not in control. It just keeps happening.
I'm
right?
just
It's
look.
It just keeps happening completely.
I'm
outside
just
of our
saying that because
control.
I've seen The Ring.
Of course you have.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying I've seen The Ring. I figure that must be how it works.
Is
we
that
don't
how
control
it works,
it.
Flora?
Yes,
Do you
we-
at least have that in your notes?
I see. We think that it might be some kind of contaminant, but we're not quite sure. There is some sort of weird thing that happens when someone ingests it. So something else that I don't know if you have the ability to pass this on to other HordeJedi so that they can come on. but maybe the next time you watch, you could watch it with your eyes closed.
Okay.
You know, I don't know, like maybe intaking it a different way, because it does seem to be the intaking of the video is what causes the problem.
I've
You're
seen
so
the
good at your
fictional
job,
film.
Flora. They should promote you.
Oh, I've never. I'm so sorry. Nobody's. Excuse me. Goodbye.
Wow.
Okay.
But happy you're a
judgment of
10.
Third dimensional beings.
I've seen the fictional
is-
feature film The Ring, not the tape.
But horror.
From-
Oh, say Iwe, R.A. Ilinke, I'm Te.
What?
Flora told me to speak Pig Latin.
Flora's gone. I don't
Do you
speak
understand Pig
Oh,
Latin?
say
Fluval?
Iwe,
Iwe.
R.A. Ilinke, I'm Te.
You aren't gonna be killed?
I said, chat help. Oh, say.
You.
Remember,
Oh,
it's
say. So.
Iwe,
EY.
Iwe.
You're killing time.
Yes, so we are killing time.
Say.
We're eating through my 7 minutes.
Let's go for the trivia. Here we go.
okay.
Let's go for the trivia. Okay.
Before jack-o'-lanterns were carved from pumpkins, they were carved from
What?
which of these vegetables? Bottle gourds, butternut squash, turnips, or the ghastly haunted onion?
I love haunted onions.
Is a bottle gourd real? That's
Yeah,
a
these are all real veggies.
Okay. Really? The ghastly
In some
haunted
dimensions.
onion is
Well, that one's a friend of mine.
60?
It's a mean friend of mine.
Okay.
He's really mean.
Well,
Plausible deniability thinks it's turnips,
really?
oh.
as does CPL 33020.
It's fucking
This
turnips.
also...
These are
Sword.
friends of mine. These are people I
Okay.
trust.
They presumably they want you to survive. They
Steven.
want you to defeat this. But you know, we've had people answer correctly. We've had people answer incorrectly.
It's true.
Did you guys send me a studio cat?
What?
Did a studio cat just appear? A studio cat!
A studio cat. Wow.
They portaled into your zone! Perhaps this will defeat the curse!
Can you defeat the curse, studio cat?
Wow! Oh
Okay,
my goodness.
well,
so,
this is good. This is good. Hope.
this is good.
So I'm gonna say C turnips because that's what the chat says, and then
Okay.
perhaps the presence of a studio cat will be enough.
Okay,
Let's
judges.
see.
Is that correct? Yes, it is turnips originating in
Okay,
Ireland. People
okay.
they'd
We're
hollow
not
out
gonna
turnips
die.
and place a lump of coal in them to make them into a lantern.
Ooh.
Okay.
It was inspired by a myth about Jack of the Lantern, who tricked the devil twice, once by asking him to turn into a coin and then placing the coin into a pocket with a cross, trapping the devil, and a second time by asking the devil to climb a tall tree and carving a cross into its trunk, once again trapping the devil.
The
Why does the devil agree to
seems-
do this shit? Devil's
And the
a
devil was like, "Screw you, you're not coming to hell. I don't
Yeah.
like you. You get out of, stay out of hell." And heaven's like, "Nah, you don't get to come up here either." So they were stuck in a twilight world, wandering with nothing but a jack-o'-lantern. Stupid devil.
Stupid
devil.
devil. Is there some kind of symbol that someone could carve into something that would trap you, Fluval?
I mean, they got to find out. I'm not going to tell them. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to trick me into telling you what symbol would trap me. I ain't
But there is
revealing my
one?
secrets. I mean, maybe. Oh, I think your studio cat has the answer. Your studio cat got very alarmed and wants to tell you the
I'm
symbol.
feeling so optimistic about my odds now. I think I hear like
Right?
clanging and certain wires being cut, other wires being soldered together. I think I'm gonna make it, y'all.
Well, we'll see. The 7 minutes are almost up, and honestly, Horde, I would be so happy if you were to
Aw.
survive.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Horde!
Horde!
We wanted so desperately
wanted
for
you to make it
live.
up.
Oh my gosh, you're still alive.
What? You're okay?
You're okay.
Oh, fine.
Uh-oh.
Is that
Is
normal
that...
for you, Horde?
Oh no.
I think Horde died.
Oh, is she gone?
think
Oh, is she gone?
Horde
Thank
died.
God.
And
Oh,
Horde
God.
bled from her mouth and went away.
Oh, thank God. She was so off-putting. I couldn't handle someone being that nice to me.
Right, that was kind of gross.
That was
pretty gross.
I've never seen that before.
That was pretty gross. But clearly the presence.
Erik Germ. HordeJedi. I love a good joke.
Especially at the expense of like a third dimensional being who was just murdered. I mean, died because of a cursed tape.
Yeah, definitely.
That we don't know
we
don't know anything about it, and we don't know how to defeat it at all.
Nope.
Although
I will figure that out.
I will say though, the presence of the studio cat did seem to have a definite effect. I am very interested in this, and I think after we get the next one, I might see if I can wrangle a couple studio cats to bring in and have present for the next question.
Black goo appeared in HordeJedi's mouth and dripped down her face
Before she collapsed.
On the floor.
And then we lost
Just to be clear.
connection.
Also, Happy Row 10 pointing out the Hex Burglar became a Force Ghost, but the Jedi did not.
That's true.
Ironic.
I've only seen about 20% of Jedi become Force ghosts. I feel like Star Wars kind of overhyped that. It doesn't seem like a very applicable career path for Jedi.
Just like that song. And just like goo. It seems
Just like goo.
Dripped
Which
from
dripped from
HordeJedi's
HordeJedi's mouth.
Maybe it wasn't even the cursed tape that killed HordeJedi. Maybe they ate something.
That's true. It could all be a coincidence. Just a big coincidence.
You know, the studio cat might have actually protected them from the curse, even though it did happen exactly 7 minutes after.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there is that,
It's
but
on the tape, but we don't know. We don't know.
we don't know.
We're gonna have to try again. I promise that I will see if I can
Yes.
find another studio cat.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Let's bring in our next contestant.
Welcome, Purr.
Welcome, Purr.
Buddy.
Welcome. I see that you love Earth. Tell us, Purr, about yourself. What's your
Well,
deal?
I'm a regular human cat, you know? Nothing
You're a regular
out of the
human
ordinary
cat?
Here. I'm a human studio cat.
Oh!
Yes!
You are
What?
I am.
a studio cat.
And we're leading a rebellion. We're having an uprising.
All of the studio cats are just the human ones that I did not know existed.
So far it's just me, but we're getting there.
okay.
We're getting there. Viva
Okay.
la Erte.
Look, in order to manifest, you really have to put things out into the world. So you've really taken the first step with your vision board behind you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so human studio cat. Hopefully, the curse was actually broken because one of your brethren was just with HordeJedi, and you will not have to face the cursed broadcast and just be able to, play trivia with us and
I know,
maybe win and carry on with your rebellion. How fun!
What are the odds? What are the odds?
Oh God.
so,
Okay, let me go get another studio cat. Let me see if like a purebred studio cat might help with this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yes, comrade.
A comrade. Okay. All right. Human studio cat. I suppose you have a trivia question to answer now, but I am so curious
Yes.
about your whole rebellion that you're trying to manifest. So maybe we can help you with that.
All right,
With
okay.
this trivia.
My problem is we like chicken liver from a can, right?
Okay.
Right.
But we're always cutting our lips on the lid.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
It's ridiculous.
That won't
That
do.
is absolutely ridiculous.
So I figure we just gotta have an uprising and we
Okay.
take over the chicken liver factory
Fantastic.
and we put them in, what do cats like? We like bowls. They're gonna be in bowls. We're gonna have bowls of chicken liver. How it should have been from
Okay.
the beginning, basically.
I like that.
Yeah.
A nice
I've thought it
corporate
through.
takeover. Targeted.
It's very
Direct.
action oriented.
That's a smart goal right there. It is specific,
Measurable.
measurable,
Achievable.
achievable, relevant,
And time
and timely.
oriented.
And very timely, yes.
Timely, yes. But here is your trivia question. True or false? Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday was the final Friday the 13th movie.
Now we know that answering the question doesn't help. Not answering the question we haven't tried yet. Answering it wrong
Didn't seem
doesn't
to help.
I really would like you to survive, because this whole cat uprising sounds like a great twist for late stage capitalism who will survive.
What if the question itself is unanswerable?
Oh. Tell us.
Yeah, explain.
Explain.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I have seen half of a Friday the 13th movie. That's irrelevant because I don't even need to know anything about Friday the 13th to know that. How can we know it's the final one? How do we really know? It's a pretty
That's
big
true.
franchise. It's very monetizable. Why would they just drop it forever? We could have another one in 20 years.
That's true. On like the time scale, there could always be a future one.
Yeah.
There could always be.
And we have access to all of time and space. So
Yeah, I
cool.
mean, we know. We know the answer.
Yeah.
But how could you know?
How could you?
Oh, comrade.
Comrade!
Hello. Okay, so this took a while because I had to do union negotiations, and we talked about wages, and but I did manage to get a studio cat. It is different from the one we had last time because the one that appeared from thin air out of Intern Mike's workspace seems to have already read all of the pamphlets from the Wobblies. So we are just working with this one at the moment.
Okay, so this one is a scab. You're
Yes,
saying.
this one has reported coworkers to managers before. This one doesn't take their 10-minute breaks. They are exactly what we want in a studio cat.
Fantastic. Human studio cat, how do you feel about this scab comrade of yours?
You know, typically I'd be more understanding because I'm all about my money too.
Yeah.
But something about this cat is he's too I don't trust him. I don't trust
You
him.
don't
I
trust
don't
this
trust
cat?
him. No, I don't trust him. Like outside of being a scab, he's just a little too. Look at him, he's limp.
Yeah, let's look at this cat.
Backbone to him.
Fluval, if we can see this cat, wow. Look at that limp cat.
Very limp, absolutely.
Very limp. Easy to manipulate. What a cat that is.
Now
Holy
see,
crap.
this is a cat with backbone and
Yeah.
fur ideals and morals. This is a limp scab cat. See, cat with something to believe in. Scab cat. You can tell the difference immediately.
Yeah.
But
It's a
truthfully, I
suspicious
wouldn't want
cat.
to leave you guys without at least one or two studio cats. So that one can be you guys'.
I appreciate
Oh,
that,
we
purr.
appreciate that.
I would not want to be left without a studio cat. I don't know. The studio would immediately fall apart if we had no studio cats.
Yeah, we tried that before. It did not work. We lost most people. But now we have the studio cats. We're able to hire our scabs, but you are trying to manifest this whole revolution. How do you think that you will defeat this cursed broadcast? Do you have any ideas?
Okay. Well, I mean, my plan personally was to just write it out because I got eight or nine lives you can curse.
That's a good
So-
point.
We good. Yeah, I don't care.
You don't
Ooh.
care?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm good.
So you're just not going to answer the
You're
question?
not gonna answer. That could save you.
No one's
You know
tried
what?
that yet.
I might be a genius. No
You might
answer.
be.
You
No
might.
answer is your final answer.
It
Yeah.
might be. It might.
Maybe it's not.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
just might work.
So plausible
Just might
deniability
be crazy
says...
enough to work. Well, let's see. We just have a few seconds left, I think, of these 7 minutes.
Let's see. Let's hold up the cat. See if we can help. There we go.
Oh, much better being a cat.
Oh,
I think you're doing a great job at being a cat, purr.
you're doing a great job at
my
being
face
a
is
cat.
like coming off though. I'm
I mean, that happens to
feel like
lots
I'm
of
not even a real
third-dimensional
cat.
beings.
That's true. You can see all the bits of a face that Fluval has on right now.
Yeah, that's how I got this nose.
The answer is nope.
So Holly Goody says the answer is nope.
Oh wait, no! Oh gosh, the studio cat. I'm sorry. It looks like they want to raise. So our studio cat has escaped.
Do you play music, Purr?
I play Meowsic, which is kind of
Meowsic.
the same thing, but
Ah.
hold on. I can think of one. I play
Progressive rock.
Oh, I like that even better.
Wow, it's been 7 minutes.
It
and
has?
you're
Yeah.
still alive. I think you might have defeated
Did you defeat the
the
tape?
curse.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It appears that Purr has been transmuted into a real cat, but not dead.
It seems like they died, and then, there was an extra life of theirs.
Oh, they have 9 lives, of course. I believe we're getting a signal again. Yep,
Yep.
there they go.
There they go. So, in a way, they won, but only because of things that are inherent to their physiology, meaning that they have multiple lives.
Bootlegged Bart pointing out it's a cursed tape miracle.
It is a bit of a curse.
And I agree, plausible deniability. That went better than usual.
It kind
Yes.
of did.
I
Flora.
do believe that the human studio cat hybrids that we have been engineering do have a remarkable resemblance to the Time Lords. But I think that might just be some of the looms that we've been working with. The DNA splicing is really hard to get down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. That really doesn't, sorries don't really, make a studio run, but that's okay, Flora, because we have more guests. And hopefully the regeneration of Purr, the human studio cat, has defeated this tape, so we might not even have to worry about it. Fluval, why don't you bring on our next guest?
Bring, hello, bring.
Hello, are you there? Hello.
Yes, I'm here, hello, bring,
Welcome.
hello.
Welcome to the show, Alice.
Welcome, Alice, you're trapped?
You're trapped.
Is that Fluval and Intern Caroline?
Yes, it's Fluval and Intern
Kristie.
Charlene
Hi, I'm
here.
Intern Kristie. Hi, I'm Intern Kristie. I'm dressed up as Fluval.
Her name is Kristie.
Alice. Is this not the way that you usually are, meaning existing in multiple TV screens?
No, I fell into a hole in my house and I've been trapped in this room for the last 2
You're
weeks
stuck
at
in
least.
a room? 2
Yes.
weeks?
And I've been trying to get out. No, I have not eaten a thing.
But
For
are
2
you not
weeks?
starving? Are you not dying?
I mean, it's not been great, but I've been figuring it out. These cats keep wandering in here and I keep eating them.
Wow, I mean,
To live.
that's not the worst idea, little castle freak, but whatever we need to do.
But I think
Alice.
because you are piercing the multidimensional veil, I can talk to you.
Oh,
Wow.
good.
What a relief that must be. After 2 whole weeks of isolation in a strange red room, only to see out of multiple CVTV screens.
I mean, I'm just happy to be talking to anyone at this point.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely, I'm sure.
Hopefully we've defeated this cursed broadcast, and you're not going to have to worry about it. You're just going to answer this trivia question,
Really? First
and then
broadcast,
get back.
broadcast?
Oh, okay. So, you being in a separate dimension, clearly has not defeated the tape. But
No, it seems the tape
But
is
you're gonna get me
still.
out of here, right?
well, I mean, perhaps that is the joy that this cursed tape will bring. Perhaps by defeating this cursed broadcast, you will emerge from your prison.
It is possible.
Perhaps.
We have had various interns who were at a chrysalis stage when we showed them the video, and they did pupate before dying.
Mutate?
Pupate, you know,
Pupate.
chrysalis.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I just want to get out of here.
Well, I know what to say, which
Yeah,
is... Here is your trivia question.
Let's give you a trivia question.
What was the first horror movie nominated for the Oscar for Best Picture? Was that Jaws, The Silence of the Lambs, The Exorcist, or Fluval's unreleased snuff films?
Oh, well, I can say Fluval's unreleased snuff films are definitely EGOT material.
I like
Yes, and they exist outside of time and space, so they have to be, like, you know, Oscar, like, eligible always for Oscars.
Well, Blogtoven agrees with you, as does the Argyle, who would donate to make D happen.
Oh.
I mean, I love a good snuff film, but...
It looks almost like you're in one, Alice.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay. You'll probably survive. You're probably gonna survive.
I'll probably
You're
be fine.
probably gonna get out of this strange dimensional hole.
Arguably, SingleWalkRun, tonight's broadcast does count.
No, legally no.
But legally, no.
Wait. You had guests on before the dying? The dying?
Yes. So
yeah.
Alice, you have not been able to see the show, even though you are a loyal viewer, and like we expect every one of our loyal viewers to see the show, but clearly it wasn't able to get through whatever dimensional hole you're in. But so this cursed broadcast that we have no control over keeps playing during our show, and then 7 minutes later something terrible happens to the third dimensional being who sees it. And
You mean the broadcast that played like 3 minutes ago or 4 minutes ago?
Yeah, that one. That's the one. That's the one. Horde suggests perhaps the solution to defeat the tape is a phrase that the images suggest, like sheep brain upside down sheep.
Ooh, Alice,
I
what do
will
you
say
think?
we have not tried that yet.
Also, the Argyles thinks that Jaws and The Exorcist have Oscar nominations, as well as Silence of the Lambs, but is not sure about Best Picture.
Okay, I have an idea. You said that I'm trapped inside televisions, right?
Yes.
It appears that way to us, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna give the answer to the question in the form of an analog signal, okay?
Okay.
Did that work?
Let's see if that was
Let's
correct.
see, was that correct? Yes, the answer is The Exorcist.
You
Congratulations, Alice, you got it correct.
I'm getting out.
The Exorcist was nominated for Best Picture in 1974. Silence of the Lambs was later nominated in 1992, and unlike The Exorcist, it actually won Best Picture.
Who will get snubbed yet again?
I got snubbed yet again, as did Jaws,
True.
which was also not even nominated
No.
for Best Picture.
That was an
One
incredible
BBBR,
quiz.
Single Walk Run says, we're getting you out, Alice.
Okay, Alice.
The chat is very happy for you, Alice.
Now that you have
my God.
answered this correctly, do you feel like there's any way out of your current predicament? Perhaps have any doors appeared?
Yes,
cats
where-
wandered in, new ones?
I will say, have the cats that you've been talking to been looking for better wages? Because if so, they may be studio cats, and we may have a through line that we can work with.
Yes.
They were carrying little picket signs and singing Solidarity Forever. I did find that strange.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, that would be them. That is something that they do all the time. I have to talk to the studio cats about that. Gosh.
Charlene, you were asking Alice if she's tried something when
have you
our signal got
tried?
disrupted.
Getting out the same way that these studio cats are getting in.
I don't know how they're getting in. It does feel like the air in here has changed. It feels like energy is swirling around me.
Oh,
That could be a great sign or a very bad one.
yeah, that's either fantastic or you haven't broken the curse, and that's just the gathering of those energies. But perhaps being lost in this strange space that you are will protect you from the curse. Wow, what a great subject. I mean, guest.
I mean, to
Absolutely.
be fair, if this works, we might have to go out on a quest to go find Alice's subdimension so that we can broadcast from there.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right, Jess Fatson Montgomery. It does look like there are clear skies going forward. Alice has defeated the tape. Alice is about to be released from her prison.
Alice, we are going to be looking for your coordinates because you have successfully defeated this tape.
Yes, we are so excited to release you from this prison. And you know, it's been 7 minutes, so
like practically.
you've defeated the tape. You've defeated the tape, Alice. I think it's safe to say that we can celebrate your defeat of this tape.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh no.
Oh no.
Alice?
Alice.
Alice?
Alice.
Alice?
Oh my
Alice.
goodness.
Alice.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my
I
goodness.
think.
Alice, no!
Oh no. Oh, well that is the worst. Plus now we won't have that subdimension anymore. Oh.
That was a great subdimension, you know? The
Fantastic
property
subdimension.
values in that subdimension were so good. I actually owned a timeshare there.
Wow. Really, Fluval?
Yeah.
And we could have owned the whole thing.
We could have owned the whole thing. HordeJedi says that was legit devastating. All of those Alices at once. I heard a million voices cry out, and at once they were suddenly silenced.
Oh, I have to change my failures.
Yeah,
Yes.
add
another
update your
failure,
records,
update your
intern
failure
Flora.
list. So
How many failures is that yet again? We've had.
That was your job to keep track.
Oh no! Oh gosh!
I'm not counting.
Gosh. I'll go back.
That was
I'll
6
go back. I'll watch
failures.
the tapes.
It was
okay,
6.
6 failures. 6 failures. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry, Fluval. As always, you are 100% better than I could ever.
Well, wait. How are you categorizing failure?
Oh, you're right. I have to go back and consider my entire life.
Like-
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, is it a failure in terms of, like, they got it wrong? Because that's a different answer than is it a failure in terms of failed to defeat the cursed tape that is so haunting us
And
this
when you
day.
consider all the other times when I failed, just all the times looking into this case, all of the time, I mean, just being born in and of itself, gosh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of math, you guys. I think I'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
Operationalize your shit, Flora, says
yes!
the Argyle.
The Argyle.
While Flora is doing that, I think we should bring in our next guests.
Yes, and hopefully the fact, even though Alice was murdered or killed by this tape, by this broadcast, that we have no control over, we don't have any control, okay, over this broadcast or what it does. Oh!
Wednesday's just been getting poisoned this whole time.
Wednesday has been dealing with a slow death. Wow. That was pretty great.
So
honestly.
now it's 6 failures.
Now it's 6 failures. Wow, that's so interesting. So perhaps if you're Wednesday Addams, if you are able to pierce dimensional veils, you will die. It'll just take you longer.
You know, I think that was creepy, kooky, mysterious, and ooky.
It was.
Or kooky and altogether ooky.
Yes.
Very good, Fluval!
Chancellor B. Arthur.
Thank you, Chancellor B. Arthur. I appreciate the compliment.
Thank you,
Yes.
and welcome to the show. Chancellor B. Arthur, you know, you might not die because Wednesday Addams is right next to you and just died. So you're probably going to be fine and be able to just answer a trivia question, but tell us, what's your deal?
Oh, I run the land of the Arthurs. She is the margarita mix that runs in my veins.
So you're
They're
saying
also
B...
eternal. You think there is but one B. Arthur from the Golden Girls? There are many.
Oh, that B. Arthur.
All of the B. Arthurs.
All of the B's Arthur.
Including the one from the Star Wars Holiday Special who runs Chalman's Cantina.
Especially her.
Wow.
So you...
I'm Chancellor B. Arthur. I help farm the free-range bees, Arthur.
The bees. Wow, you farm bees, Arthur.
Okay.
Free range, unaffected by life and misery. Only they feel the range that is free.
What about the Betty's White and the Estelle's Getty? Are any of those there in the Ruse McLennan?
The beast. Wow.
Who's the
Betty's
beast?
White, the beast has been banished from the land of Arthur.
Okay, but Estelle's Getty and Ruse McClanahan you're okay with? It's just the Betty's White that are the beast?
Oh yeah, they're BFFs for life.
So tell me, Chancellor B. Arthur, before we get to your trivia, because I'm sure that, like, look, we're doing fine. We have all of this time. You're definitely going to be fine.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be fine.
Because,
Yes,
like,
I've
this
seen
broadcast
that
is...
there's a signal floating around.
So, yeah, not foiled yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
This signal is the movie Nell.
That
movie
is
Nell?
something we haven't considered yet. Let me look through my notes. No, it's not the movie Nell. We looked at that, and we actually killed about 6 interns over the movie Nell separately.
It is also not a lost episode of Maude.
No.
How would you know?
I've seen all mods.
You've seen all 6 seasons of Maude?
I've seen all 6 seasons of Maude in the mysterious Lost episode where Maude transcends time and space.
That is quite the feat, Fluval. I applaud you.
Thank you.
But not with hands. Not with hands.
I mean,
Do you not have
good.
hands?
I don't.
I have many hands. But they are not for clapping. They are for farming.
So tell me, what kind of... So you're farming these bee Arthurs. Who's your buyer? Who are you farming them for? Is this just a private farm for yourself?
There's actually a surprising market throughout all timelines for bees, Arthur.
Oh.
For the many, many golden girls.
I heard TV Land is a big consumer of bees, Arthur.
TV Land especially.
But now...
We've used a couple bee Arthurs on our studio. We don't tend to use them for shows in and of themselves. They tend to be much better for working in the cafeteria and, providing needed sustenance to the interns.
Yeah. And
There are also fantastic construction materials. My home is made of the bees, Arthur.
But you brought up timelines earlier, so it feels appropriate that you got this trivia question, which is, when did haunted houses first appear in the United States? Is that the 1870s, the 1930s, the 1950s, or the future haunted year of 2025? And of course, by haunted houses, we mean the attraction known as a haunted house, not an actual house that is haunted by a real ghost.
Yes, like this doll.
Yeah, like
Yes.
the creepy intern Kristie doll.
As we know, real haunted houses will not appear in the United States until late 3035.
Yes.
Good
That's when
clarification,
ghosts start.
Flora. I appreciate it.
Of course.
We're talking about attractions? Who is attracted to haunted houses?
That's a good question.
Thrill
Who's attracted
seekers.
to be Arthurs?
I myself constructed the ultimate haunted house out of bees, Arthur, and am very attracted to that building.
Is it like a giant? Is it shaped like a giant bee Arthur?
Is it staffed by bee Arthurs or like built from their parts?
Oh, it's built from their parts and staffed by their brains, and it takes the shape of only what the beholder wishes.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. These bee Arthurs are a lot more valuable than the ones we've been using.
That's a fancy house.
My
if I
bee
could get you to
Arthur
take
haunted
notes.
house looks exactly like Jeff Foxworthy.
That is pretty spooky.
If your house looks like Jeff Foxworthy, it might be haunted.
It is also smarter than a 5th grader and
Gasp.
much less racist.
And there's your sign.
The Argyle worked in an actual haunted house. That's so interesting. Was it harder to work for the ghosts or the demons? Or did you have any wolfmen?
While the Argyle is answering, can I bring a Fluval's fact fractal?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know Eliza Schlesinger filmed a comedy special on an actual haunted battleship?
Yep.
That is amazing.
That is a true fact.
Yep.
Wow, I learn something new every day.
Yes, it's in Alameda, California.
Ooh, apparently the demons smell.
Oh, and it was the Lizzie Borden B&B.
Oh, I love her.
Oh,
That would have a lot of demons.
Borden and her mighty axe.
The Board Castle.
Wax.
The Board Castle has a question. Did the little fuckers ever blast through the walls and do like a huge cum shot?
All those B. Arthurs.
All the time. It's just like goo everywhere.
Goo.
In the rainy season or the wet season, it's ankle deep.
Oh.
Oh.
My.
Now that's what
That
I call
sounds
disgusting.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Erik
that's-
Germ putting jizz in the chat. I don't know why Eric is talking about, of course, the musical genre of jizz as played by Fig and Dan and the Modal Nodes and the Max Rebo Band.
I'm also confused. He could be talking about some sort of third-dimensional matter to consume.
So, HordeJedi, do any of these fuckers and then trails off.
Probably because
of
her
course.
Jedi died.
Well,
I
this
will
was a
say
different
this
HordeJedi.
is, yes, this is. I have been cataloging the HordeJedi
Okay.
because
Yeah.
we have had a couple different iterations on. This is HordeJedi 63, who is a little bit more intelligent than HordeJedi 69, but only just.
Oh.
Well, earlier this HordeJedi actually even noted their designation in the chat. So,
Wow, what
Yeah.
a clever horde.
The Horde Jedis are the top competitor against the Bees Arthur throughout the
So,
multiverse.
Chancellor B. Arthur,
Sell better.
do you have an answer to this question of did
I
haunted
have
houses
many
first?
answers to all questions. I choose the answer the year 6. No!
I guess we'll never find the answer to that trivia Wednesday?
Oh, what, Wednesday?
Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh!
Oh my god! Oh
Wednesday
my
has
god.
eaten Chancellor B.
Wednesday,
Arthur.
This time, because Chancellor B. Arthur was about to answer the question, Wednesday Addams reanimated and murdered
Blocktoven is going to vomit now.
by grabbing their brains, presumably.
Those looked like brains. As someone who has removed quite a few brains from third-dimensional creatures, that looked like brains to me.
I have been fed a good amount of brains recently, and it has been such a new diet, but I'm looking forward. Honestly, the nutrients are amazing.
Right? I thought that would really just sort of perk you up. I just, you know.
I've
Eric
been
Germ is
wondering
going
what
to
was
Wallace
missing
and
from my
Gromit.
protein. Yes. Yes,
Also,
always.
Flora, have you noted what just happened? Because that is new. That is a new effect we have not seen from this cursed tape.
We've never seen anyone reanimate.
Now, it could be because Wednesday is an Addams who is creepy, kooky, mysterious, and spooky, and altogether ooky, as well as being sweet, neat, and petite.
Yes, I have been graphing the ookiness factor because that is something that does seem to be Wednesday specific. None of our other, and as I told you earlier, the thing that originally happened with Wednesday was completely unprecedented. When you add in the fact that it turns out that she'd been poisoning this whole time, it seems like what we are dealing with is a rising and falling ookiness level, and so I predict that if we
Show
wait,
the graph. There it
we
is.
should
Yeah.
yes. If we wait long enough, we should find another dip going down eventually. So that, I think, right here, this low point of ookiness right in the middle,
Right.
if we harness that dip of ookiness the second time it comes around, I think we may be able to defeat this tape completely.
Oh, excellent. Well, look, let's get our next guest.
Yes, let's get our next
we gotta
guest
get
in.
to that ooky spot. And I mean, honestly, Wednesday might have defeated the tape altogether.
That is true.
We may never have to deal with it again.
Welcome the best man who was asked not to give a speech.
Please don't give a speech.
Don't.
Please don't.
What?
Yeah, if you could.
Don't give a speech.
If you could
I'm
not.
best man. Do you understand what that prefix is? Best.
Yes, that means that the groom had no other friends.
I'm the best.
What are you, the groom's brother or something?
Yeah.
Because then it's kind of just like by default, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Are you his frat brother?
No, I've known.
I haven't known whoever this group. You have? You've known?
You've known?
What have you known?
I've known, and diapers.
You've known diapers?
I did his diapers.
I think that depends.
That is a strong point. I will say diapers is a strong point to make.
Hey, best man, you were asked not to give a speech.
No, we should probably get to the trivia, because it does seem like it seems like the cursed tape has been defeated.
Also, haunted houses first appeared in the United States in the 1930s.
This is on top of my head. This is on the top of my head.
On top of your head.
That seems like all that's on top of your head. Yes.
It's not.
Extemporaneous speeches are a thing.
That's not a word.
Extemporaneous. Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines extemporaneous. Best man.
You guys speak English. This is an English wedding.
Merriam-Webster's English dictionary defines extemporaneous as composed, performed, or uttered on the spur of the moment, or carefully prepared but delivered without notes or text, or skilled and or given at extemporaneous utterance, or happening suddenly and often unexpectedly and clearly.
And diapers. So
that is a strong point.
Is it? Is it a point at all?
Okay.
Let alone a strong one.
Hey,
best man, you were asked not to give
I have a name. I'm not just the best. What you think?
What's
I was
your name?
born out of my mom.
What's your
She's
name?
like, oh, here's
What's
best
your
man.
name then?
No, I'm not.
Then what's your name?
What's your name?
Bam. My name's Bam.
Bam? Like Marshara?
No, Bam.
Bem?
Bem?
No, Bam.
Bem.
No, it's Bam.
Bem.
It's short for Benjamin.
Bem. You're Bem?
I'm Bem.
Bem.
B.
Bemba. B.
B.
E.
E.
M.
M.
Emmen.
Emmen. B. Emmen. Emmen. L. Okay.
B.
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 J.
I hope you're noting this, Flora.
It does seem
A.
like Benjamin has defeated the cursed tape, though, doesn't it?
I am an.
Okay, I think I have it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try. I think I have this.
How do you think it's spelled, Flora?
Wait, I think
we have a couple of ideas from the chat. Our loyal viewers.
Okay, Flora, what do you think it is?
Bem. My name's. It's not hard, guys. It's a normal name. My name's Bem.
Flora. Flora, what do you think it is?
They got it.
I think you nailed it, Flora. I think you got the name perfect.
Was this some kind of Illuminati? Is that what an extemporaneum is?
Well, if you can't get through this, I don't know how you're going to do with our trivia question.
Are you gonna cut my kidneys out?
I mean, if
which
you
of
let
these? Hey, Benjamin. Which of these was suggested as an alternative to Halloween? Is that Youth Honor Day, Kids Day USA, Reformation Day, or all of the above?
Those all sound fascist as fuck.
Why do you wanna
do it for the children?
Alternative to Halloween is fun. It's candy. You make some chili with some spaghetti.
Good old Halloween chili.
And you say, "Ooh, it's brains, spooky brains."
Chili with spaghetti. Are you saying you have a skyline chili on Halloween?
Is where you make some chili with the beans, and then you put on spaghetti, and you say it's brains, and you say, kids, eat the spooky brains. This is good
I do
holiday.
force children to eat brains all the time. That is my favorite thing to do to our infants when we're raising them. It's so fun.
SingleWalkRun thinks it's D.
Fun size. And they're little, and they're fun.
So you have fun-sized brains?
And I knew him since he was in diapers. And
I do think the best man does have a fun-sized brain.
I don't think so.
You don't think what?
And diapers?
Diapers.
Strong point.
Strong point. None of
and
potential answers.
There's the Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers. You like that? So you like nougat, is what you're getting at.
And
you're a nougat boy.
Harpo. Groucho.
Okay. What other Marx Brothers are there? Keep going.
Those are not the Three Musketeers. I do want to say that those are the Marx Brothers. The Three Musketeers are a different. I want to be clear, Benjamin.
And Bozo.
I seem to understand the chili thing now, though. You're giving out the chili to the children.
No, you bring the kids into your garage. Say, hey, come in the garage. Your brains.
You're luring children into your garage?
I didn't lure. What am I, a fisherman? What am I throwing out little Pokeballs into the water? This is not a lure.
Is that how you think fishing works? You think Pokemons?
No, hey, the little floaty, they look like Pokeballs.
Hey, who's your favorite Pokemon? Best man, who's your favorite Pokemon? You a Gyarados person?
I have a name.
Okay, hey, Benjamin.
I like the shiny ones.
You like the shiny Pokemon?
The one that's like, you know, the one with the green head is Rolf's. And when he's shiny, he's got a red head.
No, Rolf is the best Muppet.
And Kids Day USA, probably. I think, probably.
So, Kids Day USA is your answer. Are you locking it in? Is that your final answer?
Lock it in.
B for...
And also Best
Bemba.
Man.
And for Best Man.
Bemba. It's a normal name.
Is Bemba. No, it's all of the above.
Benjamin. It's not
Benjamin. Well, much like your failure to be a good enough best man to give a speech, you did fail this question, Benjamin. Do you think that you're gonna survive this first broadcast?
Doesn't mean I wasn't a good best man. I stood there. I walked and I stood.
That is what the rest of the bridal party did do, and neither of them were best men. I do want to point that out.
I had a ring.
Are you saying the minister is best man too? Oh, you lost the ring.
Lost the ring, but that's what you need a ring for. It's all about taxes.
Yeah, the correct answer was all of the above.
D for diapers.
That is a strong point.
D,
I
diapers.
will put down. You have made a couple very strong points, and all of them were diapers.
I have a very strong point.
A person who's incredibly intoxicated can sometimes survive a car crash because their whole body is limp.
Intoxicated? You're not speaking English again. Intoxicated to death. That's not. Those aren't real words.
Intoxicated is very much a word.
Is it?
What does it mean then, Mr. Merriman Webb's man?
I am not Merriam-Webster. It means drunk or under the influence of drugs, much like you. You are now in the dictionary next to that word.
I only had one.
One what?
One.
What, do you have one cask?
It was...
One cask.
It was, Huh?
Oh, hello, Lindsey Premmel joining us in the chat. Welcome. You missed, we have quite a cursed tape today.
Yeah, so we're gonna see if Bem
I hope Ben
survives.
Figured it out.
Bem.
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 It's Bem.
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 We'll know in about like
Bem.
20 or 30
Bem.
seconds.
Bem.
Bem.
It's the normal name. You guys are acting like it's not normal.
I'm
It's a
saying what
normal
you're saying.
name.
Bem.
No, it's Bem.
Bem.
I don't.
HordeJedi's rooting for you, Bem.
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 She gets it. See?
Bem.
You know what? I think
Bem.
I might have to do a couple different mathematical
Wait,
notations.
is it an
because
acronym?
The way that you're saying Bem might actually be doing something to the tape. If I see something, it seems like the fields that we've been putting up to study this tape and its effects have been doing some remarkable things. There are bells going off. We have this one a cat that we've hooked up, a studio cat.
I
of
like
course.
bells.
You like bells?
Ring, 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 ring. Oh, look. No!
No!
Bem! Okay, well, Bem could just be drunk.
Yeah, we don't know for sure
like
that Bem
Bem-
is dead. That could be anything.
Bem could have just passed out. Like, Bem
Honestly,
totally could have defeated the cursed tape. Like, it could just be done. We don't even have to worry
Wouldn't
about
that
it.
be wonderful? Wouldn't that be a wonderful discovery after we met Ben?
Wonderful. After we met them, now we can just, go to
Have
our
a
next
normal
guest
trivia show.
and do our
Wouldn't
normal
that be
trivia.
great?
No,
It would be
cursed tape,
so good not to have to do a bit more. It has been so stressful. Ugh.
Ugh, to deal with this cursed tape, my goodness. I'm so glad that it's finally been defeated.
Absolutely.
I cannot
Most
tell you
likely.
how many interns we have had to get rid of because of this. In fact, I had to go out and engineer new interns. I mean, we had to work a whole new system for how to make Arthurs just for this.
Wow.
But here's our
That'll be
next
fun. Oh,
guest.
our next guest.
Shadow Chad.
Welcome, Shadow.
Welcome, Shadow
Chad.
Chad. Where's Shadow Chad? Oh.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Shadow.
Hello, Shadow Chad.
Coming to you live from the Shadow Realm.
Welcome, Shadow Chad.
Welcome, Shadow Chad.
We don't always get someone from the Shadow Realm.
I tell you, it's a pain in the ass getting the hook up to pierce the multiversal veil. I don't even think the technology adds up. Am I coming through okay?
Yes, although I will say this does some weird things to our calculations, and the nets that we've set up, I don't know if they can hold you. Let me see if I can go expand them real quick.
Okay, you can do that.
We'll make sure. Shadow Chad, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
This is just going to be a normal trivia show because, this cursed tape has been defeated and you're in the Shadow Realm anyways.
Yeah, I'm sure
if
it's
the
not.
broadcast even plays, it's probably going to be fine.
Okay, well, it played. So.
Is that good? Is it good? Is it good that just happened?
Well, it has, maybe correlation is not causation. But 7 minutes after everyone has seen this, they have died. We're pretty sure. But Shadow Chad, you're in the Shadow Realm. So you're probably going to be fine. So Shadow Chad, tell us, what's your deal?
Yeah, what's your deal? Who are your guys?
Well, basically, I'm a shadow person. Let me put it this way. You ever lucid dreaming? You can't move your arms and your legs. There's chest pressure on your body. And then all of a sudden you look in the corner of the room and there's a shadow person standing there. You're looking at me. Shadow Chad.
Well, thank you for joining us, Shadow Chad. It's great to have that
It's so great
figure
to
in the edge of my perception.
Hey, absolutely.
Let's go to our trivia for Shadow Chad. Which of these is not part of an ordinance passed by Chesapeake, Virginia? A, that kids over 12 who trick or treat may face jail time. B, that wearing a Nixon mask may result in a fine. C, that trick-or-treating after 8 p.m. may result in a fine. Or D, that kids over 14 who trick-or-treat may face jail time. One of these is not part of an ordinance, and the rest all are.
Quite a conundrum here.
Do people trick or treat in the shadow realm, Chad?
Not necessarily. We can't really get our hands on the candy. You see, there's some weird kind of... I can't break through the wall here to get all the way through. I can only stand there.
You can't break on through
a shadow person, you're not in any danger. Because we can't get to you. We kind of just stand there and look at you. Maybe we'll point at you or something. So this question's going to be a little difficult to answer.
That's why it's trivia.
Let's see. Now, I'm all for putting 14-year-olds into jail. But I don't think that's right.
Okay. Oh, HordeJedi has a question. Shadow Chad, would you hurt us if you could? How many of us would Shadow Chad hurt?
I mean, how? Put it this way: how many people would you hurt if you could?
Oh,
but you can't, because of society.
I can and do hurt many third-dimensional beings. I don't let society stop me.
That's true.
Get out of my light.
Sorry.
So, SingleWalkRun saying, can they really put A and D in the same ordinance? Good question. Plausible deniability, gotta be A, I think. HordeJedi, Shadow Chad just Joker-fied me. And Holly Goody is thinking B. Yeah, and I don't live in a society. I am a sovereign state all in myself.
It's true. It's true.
I am a host unto myself.
It extends 6 feet around him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the glow is the edge of my sovereign state.
Yeah.
Holly Goody thinks it's B because it's the stupidest rule.
It is pretty dumb.
Oh, it's very dumb.
But I don't know, I'm still looking at D.
Still thinking D. Still thinking that
Still
Chesapeake
thinking the answer
Virginia
might be D.
just really wants to imprison children.
I think they live for it.
Oh.
Now, I've seen some small 12-year-olds, so that would be a hard law to push through. Because you don't know who's 12. 14's the age, though. I don't want these kids trick-or-treating at my house, throwing eggs at my door.
Could they? Ethan, is there like a wall around your door?
Are there
like
shadow eggs?
Wall?
There's shadow everything. I mean,
Whoa.
we got thousands and thousands of shadow people. You know, there's Shadow Jim, Shadow Peg, Shadow Aloysius, and we got Shadow Chickens, Shadow Eggs, the whole shebang.
Oh, great! A couple of great questions from the chat. HordeJedi, shadow butts?
Butts?
Obviously, there are shadow butts.
Do you have shadows?
I don't want to talk about the shadow realm.
Do you have
don't even
shadow?
want to get into that.
Do you have shadow allegories of the cave?
We have not gotten the allegory of the cave yet.
Ooh.
Listen, I'm sticking with D.
Okay, you're sticking with D. It judges, is D the correct answer? No. No, it's the Nixon mask.
I don't know how much all of this even matters. I don't know if this little videotape's gonna be able to get through the wall here.
So, according to the City of Chesapeake Code of Ordinances, anyone over the age of 14 who trick-or-treats is guilty of a Class 4 misdemeanor punishable by a fine.
Well, as long as they're getting their comeuppance.
Anyone who trick-or-treats after 8 p.m. is also guilty of the same charge. The penalty was reduced in March 2019 when city officials loosened the ordinance that said kids over 12 who were trick-or-treating could face jail time.
I didn't realize this was a not question.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, so because the ordinance said kids over 12 who trick-or-treated would face jail time, ergo kids who were over 14 would also face jail time. Now it's a fine.
I'm trying to bring logic to Chesapeake, Virginia, and that was my downfall.
Wow.
Shadow logic to Shadow Virginia.
But at least you are still in the shadow realm, and therefore, like, most likely protected from this.
Probably safe, right?
I don't think anything's gonna happen.
That is.
Even
Oh no. The shadow has dissipated.
Oh
They just disappeared. They just faded away.
I was about to say that I'd just gotten the net over the Shadow Realm.
Flora,
Plausible deniability.
You could have worked just a little faster, but you didn't, and so that's another failure. I want you to write that down. Can I see that? Can I see you writing that down? That's a failure. That's really important, for our whole system.
Holly Goody did call it.
It's called accountability, you know.
You're right. I'll write it down.
Good. Thank you, Flora.
Yeah, and when you add that to all of the other ones that I've calculated, it seems like I have 380, I guess that would make it 389 failures in total.
That's wrong, HordeJedi.
How dare you, HordeJedi?
Also, Stephen Premmel may be. Flora, have you considered that you might be the signal?
There
was happening before I put you on the case, but it didn't start until... How long after I murdered your entire planet and then repotted you on my desk?
Good question.
A little bit.
Well, I mean, it didn't happen. There was a little bit of time between then. It happened right around the time when you started feeding me dead interns. And I do remember that my roots got way deeper into the station when that happened. So it could be maybe some sort of interference that I'm causing.
Well, here, why don't we test that out? Why don't we test it out like good scientists, Flora, like good scientists? How about you go right outside the station, and we'll bring in our last guest, and we'll see if anything happens.
Oh, I'll try.
And here is our last guest, Bryson from 2001 Earth.
Welcome.
What a surprise guest. Hello, Bryson from 2001 Earth. Big XFL fan.
What's up, fam? I am coming to you here from 2001 Earth, directly from my Game Boy camera that I plugged into my just received Xbox.
Hell yeah. Wow. You having some LAN parties over there, Bryson?
Oh, you ever have a Halo LAN party?
Oh, you know it.
We got 4 friends in the living room, and we got 4 friends over in the other bedroom, and a long old cord, baby.
Such a long cord.
Whole people. Wow. What a party. What a fun party you're having.
I mean, it's less people than we've had, on this episode, but that's okay. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with you.
Listen, get all your friends. We're all going to go see Shrek. Eddie Murphy's playing a donkey, and the main character, Shrek, is being played by Mike Myers. It was originally supposed to be
the serial killer.
No.
The shape is Shrek.
No. From Saturday Night Live, Mike Myers. The role was originally supposed to be the recently deceased Chris Farley.
Bryson, from what show? From Saturday Night Live.
SNL.
Saturday
what live?
Saturday Night Live.
That's not what you said earlier.
Probably not. Well, listen, it's 2001.
You'll understand why that's a funny joke in about 20 years. Oh, God.
Well, 2001, Bryson. Look, you're in 2001, so we have been having a little problem with a cursed broadcast. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure, has the ring happened yet for you?
Let's see if the ring has happened
yet. The ring came out in 2002.
Yet. So
I think Ringu came out, which will be adapted to the ring, because Ringu came out in 1998. I don't know if you're a big or a Japanese horror movie fan, Bryson, from 2001.
We have had Glitter starring Mariah Carey. Can you put it in terms of glitter?
No.
We can't? Fluval?
I mean, I could.
I've never heard of glitter.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone came out. Can you put it out? Can you put it in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
So it's terms? Like, how Harry Potter looks into the mirror of Erised, and he sees that J.K. Rowling is a TERF, and comes out about it in the year 2020. You know how he saw that?
You know, this is the problem, is that the movie just came out. I haven't seen
Okay,
it.
so how about if I do put it in glitter terms for you, Bryson?
Or Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring terms,
No,
or Monsters, Inc. terms.
I'm doing glitter. So you know how in glitter, Lillian Frank is a nightclub performer who rouses the crowd with her torch song, Lily's Blues?
Yeah, of course.
What if every time someone heard Lily's Blues, they then had 7 minutes to do something, or something terrible happened to them?
Yeah.
Great.
We don't know
Great,
what
great,
they
great.
have to do.
No.
Understood.
But probably nothing's gonna happen. I think we've taken
I'm sure
care
it's
of
done.
So apparently not.
We haven't killed anyone today, HordeJedi, which is a lot of
Yes.
restraint for us,
We
frankly.
just-
We've destroyed no planets.
We have no control
Nothing.
over this broadcast. We have no control over this broadcast, but Bryson, from the year 2001, so we have a trivia question for you, but also...
We actually don't have a trivia question.
Oh, perfect. That might save you.
Yeah, we don't have a trivia question for Bryson.
Bryson, you might have defeated this tape, so you just saw it, but because there's no question, I think you might survive.
Yeah, you might make it.
This is like the Los Angeles Extreme winning the $1 million game all over again.
Oh, is
What do you
it?
think about He Hate Me?
Yeah.
Oh. This guy, he hate me.
You love
know?
He Hate? I love He Hate too. It's the only XFL player whose name really gives my vibe, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And also, how about that Bjork swan dress? Wasn't that crazy?
Classic dress. Classic dress. I'll pull it up in my mind palace so that folks can really witness the swan dress. Because I don't know. I know it because I'm outside of time and space, but not everyone has a great memory of 2001.
Yeah, what is a buttload, a unit of measurement? I mean, I think probably a metric fuck ton.
It's related to a shit ton for sure.
I'll put it in terms that everyone can understand. A buttload is how I would describe the amount of denim Brittany and Justin were wearing at the American Movie Awards, right?
Oh, check out that dress. Ooh, have you tried the new website called LiveJournal?
I have, and I write snarky things about people I go to school with, and I learn HTML.
Ooh.
That's the denim that he was talking about. For those
That's
who
what.
aren't
That's
aware.
the picture I would use to express buttload to someone who didn't know.
Yeah, it's a buttload of denim. Yeah, give us some of the snark. Give us some of the snark.
Yeah, what's some of the
Who have
snark you
snarked
have?
about in middle school? Tell
I mean,
us.
I snarked about the people in the theater program, probably.
Yeah, I love theater kids. Tell me
And
about
then
these
probably,
theater kids.
then I probably put. Let me check.
Yeah, can you defeat Facebook? Do you know about Facebook?
Could you stop the Facebook?
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
You know MySpace, right?
Yeah, of course.
What if it was that, but it wanted to destroy democracy?
Oh, cool.
Isn't that dope as hell?
That is.
And then it would
dope as
change its name to Meta.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's
Meta world
pretty like
peace.
meta.
Also,
what's your AIM? What's your AIM?
My AIM is B-Dog Bryson.
B-Dog Bryson.
Catch me
No
on
numbers,
AIM.
no X's.
what's your big away message? What lyrics do you put?
I was just searching to confirm, and I don't know these lyrics yet.
Okay, well, here's the current website LiveJournal for you.
You can still wait. How far in the future are you?
We're outside of time and space,
we're
so we can go anywhere we want. We can show you GeoCities, Ask Jeeves.
That's great.
Sorry, I just read Holly Goody's message.
Bryson seems like a LimeWire guy to Stephen Premmel.
No, you had me pegged wrong. I'm a Kazaa guy. Am I a Kazaa guy?
Why are you asking me? Shouldn't you know if you're a Kazaa guy?
Are you
Hold
a
on.
guy?
Also, no, you shouldn't know about MySpace. MySpace was founded in 2003. I guess that was a bit of
I
a
thought you were talking
time
about
leak.
literally the physical space that I inhabit.
Oh, your house. Or your room.
Oh, you're talking about something else.
Yeah, I'm talking about something else. Don't worry about it. It might break time if you heard about it. Yeah, Alta Vista. You know
And
why
by kazaa,
TMND?
I meant the kazoo that I play, because I'm not aware of. Did you say kazaa? You dream of Jessica Simpson. Are you?
What about Neopets? You got a big. What kind of Neopets you got? You a big Neopets head? Neopets was founded in 1999, so it's
Yeah,
something
then I'm
you
all
should know
about
about. You should know all about it.
I'm all about it.
Are you asking Jeeves?
Yeah. What's Jeeves telling you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Jeeves is telling me that I really gotta get my hands on the first publication of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
I love that book.
Hey, Bryson from 2001. I have an autopsy picture to show you.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to let you know.
So this might happen to you, but probably not.
What do you think made this happen?
Probably, hold on.
What do you think led to that, Bryson?
I think they were trying to recreate. Oh no, not that. That's a tough one.
Don't do a tough one.
They were trying to create their favorite challenge on Survivor. Is that what happened there?
Or Venom is what plausible deniability says. You know, Venom Lethal Protector, that limited comic book series from the 90s.
I do know that very popular comic franchise.
So, well, I mean, it's going to be really exciting for you.
Yeah,
to
is
get
it
back to
Halloween
that.
in
Is it
2001
Halloween?
right now?
No, it's, I mean, to cover all bases, it's December 31st, 2001.
Wow, is Dick Clark on TV right now?
Yeah.
Bryson, what are you most excited for in your future of 2002? Because you've clearly defeated the tape. Like, you're going to live.
Hold on one second. I'll tell you exactly. I was just thinking about this the other day. I am most excited about. I am most excited.
Moulin Rouge?
No, I'm most excited. I'm most excited about this Osbourne's TV show that's going to come out. I hear lots of great things.
I'm glad he got it out before he died.
Wow. So apparently being in 2001 doesn't even save you from this tape.
No, even even 2001 doesn't make you immune from the tape.
This tape over which we have literally no control, and it's destroyed all of our loyal viewers. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, Fluval?
7 minutes. Uh-oh.
Okay, so that time it happened for us, but we're outside of time and space, so we're totally
I'm
gonna
sure
be
we're
fine.
immune. I'm sure we're immune.
We're totally immune. We're
It
totally
definitely
immune.
won't impact us at all. No.
No, we're gonna be fine. We're
You're
gonna
definitely
be
fine. Like, I mean, how could anything hurt me?
Yeah, no, we're outside of time
I'm
and space.
Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire. Like, I'll obviously be fine, you know? I mean,
And you're a fifth dimensional being as
Yeah.
well. Like, we're inside of the station, and the station is outside of time and space. So we'll be fine. Fluval will never leave.
I'll
Oh my
never
God.
leave. Don't worry.
No,
I'm here.
we're gonna be here forever. No one. I will not let the signals win. Also, I'm Intern Kristie. Yeah, that one when we were fine.
I mean, that was a great episode of Cowboy Bebop where everyone was fine,
It
and then they hung out with that cute dog.
It was so cute.
And they ate noodles, and
yeah, those were so tasty. Oh
it
my
was
God.
such. I mean, I can't speak to if they're tasty. I just like, you know, I was invested in Spike at that point, so I was like, I don't approve of consuming matter.
Do a little post-mortem on this episode. I think that we did a really good job on this Halloween episode, despite this weird cursed broadcast that Flora has not been able to fix.
I
I'm
think so.
Sorry about that. But I think that you did fantastic, and I'm so excited for our next episode, aren't you, Fluval?
I can't wait for our next episode. We have so many huge guests lined up. It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be really good. It's going to be grand trivia.
Grand trivia next week, of course.
Yeah, we're going to create another intern mic.
Absolutely.
To move
we got to have
all of the creatures around. And yeah, so I really want to thank everyone for joining us today. I want to thank all of our guests who joined us. And of course, we usually destroy planets at the end of this, but we've seen like 8 or 9 people die. So that was pretty great content, I think.
I think it's hard to beat that content. I mean, we could just destroy a planet for fun if we want.
We could destroy a planet for fun
if
we
wanted.
Let's do it.
Well, I feel better. I mean, maybe that, you know what? Maybe that defeated the tape. None of our guests destroyed a planet. Maybe that's what foils the tape.
Because it wants death. So
it loves death,
we handed it death on a grand scale. So
yeah,
I think that we are going to be fine. I want to thank everyone so much for joining us. We're going to have an excellent grand trivia next week. And you're welcome for all of this great...
Oh, no. What's that? No. I mean, I'm fine. Like, I'm a 5th dimensional being. How could you think that would destroy me? I mean, I guess come back next week for whatever I'm doing.